me see. Let me see. It's on, beta.
My, yes, ma'am. On.
Is it fine now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. So what I was telling, that the chapter that we were learning yesterday, we will start it again. Fine. Means the chapter which most of the chapter was covered yesterday. Only a single part is left now, and the name of the chapter we already know. If I were you, the name itself is telling us what the chapter wants to tell us. That if I were you means अगर मैं तुम होता, अगर मैं तुम्हारी जगह होता तो क्या करता. Fine. So it means that actually it is a conditional kind of sentence, conditional type of sentence. And if के I के साथ कभी वर यूज नहीं होता है, we do not use वर. But in conditional sentences so many times we use वर. If I were a bird, like that. Fine. So that kind of sentence it is, that kind of title it is. Fine. And what was going on in the chapter, that two people are here, two persons are here, they were talking to each other. Actually what it is a you can say it is a mystery. Fine. The chapter is written in the form of a mystery and it is written in the form of a play. प्ले की शॉर्ट में, प्ले की फॉर्म में लिखा हुआ चैप्टर है. और if we are saying two people are here, first one is intruder, second one is Gerard, and the intruder intentionally or forcefully entered in Gerard's house. Fine. When he came to Gerard's house, what was his intention after that? He wanted to kill Gerard and wanted to take his place. So that kind of conversation was going on. Gerard was actually a very smart person. He himself was a playwright, and he knows a lot of things like that. So he was making a plot. एक अलग ही कहानी का प्लॉट बना रहे हैं जिराड, so that he can save his life, so that he can save himself. Okay. So what is going on actually yesterday? The chapter which we were left, that was Gerard said that that's a disguise outfit. Actually, the intruder asked him, it's a bag, all right, and this is a gun, all right. What's all this? So when Gerard's bag was kept on the table and Gerard said him that I am also a wanted one. Police is searching me also. Fine. If you kill me, then also you will be behind the bars because you are a criminal. That is correct. But I am also a criminal. He wanted to make him understand कि आप अगर खुद बनकर नहीं मारे जाओगे तो जिराड बनकर मारे जाओगे. Because police is searching me also, because I have committed a murder earlier. Fine. So the person was asking that it is a bag, all right. Means this is a bag. Yes, it is a bag that is kept on the divan, that is kept on the table, and this is a gun, all right. All right, that this is a gun. What is all this? The things which are kept near about the bag, the things which are kept in that area, what are these? Do you think that I am a fool? Do you think that I will believe you, whatever you will say me? So, Gerard said that that's a disguise outfit. ये जो है ये disguise means this outfit is for hiding the identity. Fine. Identity को छुपाने के लिए जो चीजें यूज की जाती है as like false mustache and what not. Now do you believe me? Now believe me that I am also like that and I want to hide my identity and I want to go leave this place and want to make the police fool. Fine. So intruder was saying musingly, I don't know. Just he was thinking in his mind, सोचते हुए कुछ बोला, thoughtful, in a thoughtful mind he was saying, I don't know, I believe you or not. As Gerard asked me, now do you believe me? So intruder was saying, I don't know, I believe you or not. Means still he was confused. Gerard was saying, for God's sake, clear that muddled head of yours and let's go. Come with me in the car, I can use you. If you find it's a frame, you have got me in the car and you will still got your gun. So, Gerard was saying, for God's sake, means I told you each and every situation. I told you each and everything. I told you each and every truth. Now for God's sake, Bhagwan ke liye, that clear your muddled head. Muddled head means confused mind. The mind which you are having still confused, and the mind which in which you are having a doubt on me right now, you should clear that. You should remove that doubt and let's go with me. चलिए हम यहाँ से चलते हैं. Come with me in the car. We should go in a car. We should go in the car and I can use you. You can means I can use you. मैं तुम्हें यूज कर सकता हूँ means तुम मेरे साथ चल सकते हो. If you find it's a frame. If you find, when we will go, if you find that it is a frame means it is just a it is just a story which I made, he wanted to say. Then you have got me in the car. You will be with me in the car. I will be with you in the car. And you have still got your gun. Or your gun will be you will be having gun in your hand. Fine. So in the car also you can shoot me if you want. Fine. He wanted to make him understand. He wanted to make all the things clear that you will be having chance to murder me there also if you find that I am not telling truth. Fine. Then intruder was saying, maybe you are right. That still he was having a doubt in his mind because how can we believe a person who has just meet us? Fine. So intruder was saying that maybe you are right. It may be possible that you are saying truth, but Gerard was saying, don't waste time, goes and picks up hat and bag. Then Gerard said that, okay, if you are saying that you are believing me now, you are trusting me now, so we should not waste time because police can come here. Police is after me also. They are searching me also. So that he said that, don't waste time. He went to the bag and picks up hat and bag. Gerard did an action of picking up the hat and bag. Intruder said that, careful boss, I'm watching you. Intruder was still having a doubt, a little bit doubt in his mind. So he said that you should be careful as you are picking up the bag and hat and one more thing. As you are telling me the story, is it a story or it is a reality? You should be careful because I am having a gun. Fine. So he was just warning him again and again. Gerard was saying, I have got a man posted on the main road. He will ring up if he sees the police. But I don't want to leave. Telephone bell rings. Come on, they are after us. Through here, straight to the garage. So, Gerard was saying, I have got a man posted on the main road. As the intruder was still having a doubt on Gerard. So, Gerard told him that I have posted a man on the main road. कि मैंने एक आदमी अपना मेन रोड पे लगाया हुआ है, पोस्ट किया हुआ है, उसे नौकरी पे लगाया हुआ है. Why? What is the reason? He will ring up if he sees the police. Why? He will keep an eye on the road. He will keep an eye on the road, and if he sees that the police is coming to Gerard's house, police was coming to that area, then he will ring up to Gerard. But I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave this place because this is a place where this is just an isolated place and it is a best place for hiding. Just then, telephone bell rings. Just then, telephone bell rings. Come on, they are after us. And Gerard said that if the person will see the police, then only he will ring us. Now the bell was ringing. Now the telephone bell was ringing. So he said that, come on, they are after us. Means the police are after us. Through here straight to the garage. And he said that through here means there was a gate. There was a door. He said that through this door we should go to the garage. कि इस दरवाजे से निकलकर हम चलो गैरेज की तरफ चलते हैं. We will go in the car, then we will run off. Fine. Intruder said that, how do I know that you are telling the truth? So intruder was still doubtful and he was asking that how can I know that the story which you told me, the story which you told me, and the things which you are telling me right now, that we are going to the garage. How can I trust you? How can I trust that you are telling the truth? कैसे पता चलेगा कि तुम सच बोल रहे हो या नहीं बोल रहे हो? So Gerard was saying, oh, don't be a fool. Look for yourself. Gerard was saying, we are in a problem now. So don't react or don't act like a fool now. Look for yourself. You should just take attention for yourself. If you do not want to take attention for me, then think about yourself at least. Gerard opens the door and steps away. Intruder leans forward to inspect it with his height towards Gerard, but with the revolver ready. As he turns his head, Gerard gives him a push into the cupboard, knocking the revolver out of his hand. He slams the door and locks it, picks up the revolver and goes to the phone, where he stands with the gun pointed at the cupboard door. So what happened at last? Oh, Gerard opens the door. He said that, okay, we will go from this door and we will go to the garage. Fine. Then Gerard opened that door and steps away. And he steps away. मतलब पीछे हट गया खुद. Door को खोला और खुद पीछे हट गए. Then intruder leans forward to inspect it. And intruder steps forward. आगे की तरफ झुका. And he was looking forward to inspect that door. What is that door of? Where he will go from that door. Fine. With his side, he was standing beside Gerard, but with the revolver ready. But his revolver was ready that time also. He was not believing completely. He was not trusting Gerard completely. So he was just inspecting and he was just peeping inside the door. मतलब झांक कर देख रहे थे. He was peeping inside the door that what is this door about? Fine, where it is going. As he turns his head, as he was looking inside that door, Gerard gives him a push in the cupboard. That was not a door of garage. It was a door of a cupboard. एक अलमारी का door था. Gerard was making him fool. See what kind of person Gerard was, that in that kind of typical situation also he did not lose his mind. अपना mind, अपना patience उसने
Never.
नहीं खोया था. Fine. So he wanted to control the situation. He wanted to save his life. Fine. And in the mind only he made a plan. पूरा mind में plan बना लिया उन्होंने. And what he did? He gives him a push. He gave him a push in the cupboard and locking the revolver. Now the revolver was on the floor. The revolver fell on the road out of his hand. Means he could not hold it. Who? Intruder. Intruder could not hold it because Gerard gave him a push. Fine.
Push.
He slams the door. Now Gerard slams the door. Means धक्का मार के बंद कर दिया and locks it and locked the door. Picks up the revolver. He picked up the revolver and goes to the phone directly. Directly he went to the phone where he stands with the gun pointed at the cupboard. He was keeping the gun pointing towards the cupboard. Why? Because it may be possible that the intruder could unlock the door. Only a 1% chance was there. So he did not want to take a risk of his life. So intruder rattles the door and shouts, "Let me out of here." Now he was rattling the door. He was just knocking the door and shouting from inside the cupboard, "Let me out of here." Means मुझे बाहर निकालो यहाँ से. Gerard, he was making a phone call again. "Hello, yes, speaking. Sorry, I can't let you have the props in time for rehearsal. I have had a spot of bother, quite amusing. I think I will put it in my next play. Listen, can you tell our friend, the sergeant, to come up here at once? You will probably find him in the public bar." what the last paragraph is telling us. Hello. Yes, speaking. So he was on the phone call now. The phone was ringing that time. We came to know in the chapter. At the same time, Gerard pushed him in the cupboard. Fine. And after pushing him and locking him, he went to the phone. He picks up the phone and he said that yes, Gerard speaking, means sorry, I cannot let you have the props in time for rehearsal. The props which were kept in his bag. Actually, Gerard was that kind of person. Actually, Gerard's profession was like that he used to provide props, costumes for different plays. He was a playwright. एक नाटक लिखने वाला, एक प्ले लिखने वाला इंसान था. एंड what he was doing extra means प्ले के लिए जिस भी डिस्गाइज की जरूरत पड़ती थी, जिस भी कॉस्ट्यूम की जरूरत पड़ती थी, वो सब उन्हें प्रोवाइड करवाता था डिफरेंट प्लेसेस पर. फाइन. सो he said that he was saying on the phone call that I could not let you have the props, कि मैं आपको props provide नहीं कर पाया. Props तो we already know, the things which we use during a dance or any drama. Fine. कुछ ऐसी चीजें होती है ना जो आपने डांस और ड्रामा के टाइम पर जरूरत पड़ती है. That kind of things are called props. So he was saying that sorry, I could not provide you the props in the time of rehearsal, and at the correct time when you needed it, I could not provide those things. I have had a spot of bother. Actually, I have had a spot of bother means I had a trouble. I was in a trouble and I was just got stuck in that. मतलब अटक गया था, मैं किसी चीज में फंस गया था. Quite amusing, but the thing was quite amusing. I just took, and it was just entertaining for him. See what kind of situation he was, that he could lose his life. He could lose his life, but he is saying that the situation was quite amusing. Means everything. How he was a cool and kind person. Fine. एकदम cool and calm person था. So he was saying that the thing was quite amusing. Now I am out of it. I think I will put it in my next play. The whole incident which went on with me, I think that I will write a play on it. I will show it in my next play. Listen, can you tell our friend the sergeant to come up here at once? Sergeant is called policeman. Fine. So he was saying, can you, then he was talking to that person on the phone. He was requesting him, can you tell up the sergeant, means the policeman who is our friend, that he can come to my house at once? तुरंत के तुरंत मेरे घर आ जाए. क्या तुम उसे बता दोगे क्या? You will probably find him in the public bar, and you can find the sergeant in the public bar. You can find him. He may be in the public bar. So think about the plan which went on in Gerard's mind. See, actually, the phone call which he received in the starting of the play, जो फोन कॉल उन्होंने स्टार्टिंग प्ले के स्टार्टिंग में रिसीव किया था, व्हाट वाज दैट फोन कॉल? दैट फोन कॉल वाज द पर्सन हु वांटेड props and costumes for their play. Fine. And Gerard told them, okay, you in 10 minutes, after 10 minutes, you can call me again. I'm here for 10 minutes only. So, in those 10 minutes, that whole incident went on. Fine. And he knew already, Gerard knew already that a phone will ring. So, he told the intruder that kind of plan. See, he told the intruder that I have appointed a person at the main road. He knew already that phone will ring because उन्होंने पहले से एडजस्ट किया हुआ है, पहले से ही प्लान किया हुआ है कि वो पर्सन उन्हें अपने प्रॉप्स के लिए फोन करेगा. He knew already. So he made a plan in the mind and his plan was successful also. So that kind of cool person. होता क्या है वैसे हमारे साथ? What goes on in our life? Think for a minute. if we get stuck in that kind of situation, can we come out of it so calmly as Gerard? A single question to you people. Can we come out so calmly? इतनी आसानी से हम बाहर आ जाते हैं. Can we keep our minds so cool? Can we or not?
No, ma'am.
No. Actually, we lose our patience
No,
very
ma'am.
soon. Actually, we lose our patience very soon, and that's why we have to suffer. हमें उसकी वजह से सफर भी करना पड़ता. Sometimes we lose our life also. As Gerard was making him कि criminal तो था ही ना उनके सामने. That person was a criminal. He was having a gun loaded with bullets. Fine. So he could kill him earlier. But as Gerard was a patient person, so he handled the whole situation. Fine. According to him, पूरी situation को mold कर दिया उन्होंने अपनी तरह से. So that was really a nice chapter. I think that only a single minute is left. Okay. Answer these questions. See, the whole chapter I explained very well, and I hope that you got the chapter because the chapter was interesting. So I want that you people should answer me for all the questions. Fine. One more thing, that right now we are leaving the class because the time is over. We will discuss the question answers in our tomorrow's class. Now